Hi guys, welcome back. I know yesterday you saw the Founders KBS 2016 14 months aged. Well, a buddy of mine named Dustin got a hold of me last night and got me a couple of these. If it'll focus, there you go. 2017. I've seen two different alcohol percentages on these, and they were printed on the boxes. One was 11.8, one was 11.9. I do believe the 12 ounce bottles were the 11.8, or maybe they're not worried about that 0.1%, and didn't bother putting bottled on date or the alcohol percentage on this. The labeling does look a little different. It's got a little copper going around it on the label here too. It's on this side. It'll say barrel aged, and on the back it says barrel aged. I do believe that is the only label change. Everything says exactly the same. I'm not quite sure about the description on the back. I'm honestly not going to go back in the house and get the bottle out of the trash can. It's a little colder than I'd like it. I put it in the freezer for about 20-25 minutes. Probably should have only done about 10 to 15. Oh well, we're going to crack into it. I did hear this year's was a lot more forward on the coffee. Got to bust out this coupe glass again. Give her a quick wash. Oh yeah. The smell is more fudgy. And the bourbon sweet notes kind of in the background stick out a little bit more. Definitely compared to the 2016 aged. This does smell a little more, I guess you could say, thicker, richer than what I remember last year being fresh. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's bourbon barrel aged. There's a lot of other aged stouts that I've had that's been a lot stronger on the bourbon, but alright, let's get into it. To me, I don't get a whole lot of coffee. I mean, it does say brewed with coffee. I'm not getting a whole bunch of it. Massive amounts of coffee. No, not really for me. I will sip on this for at least the next hour, give my final thoughts in the end, like I typically do. It's medium sweetness. You're getting a good fudgy flavor out of it. The bourbon is still not strong. I kind of like last year's a little better for that bourbon. I'm not getting a whole lot of coffee. I'm getting fudge and a little bit of charred wood and tickle of bourbon on that background. Yeah. Still damn good stout. For being $6 a bottle, ugh. Would rather get 2 bottles of this or a 4-pack at $10.50, and and love it. Fresh to 1 year aged. I'd probably rather get the 1050, and it's out right now. We got the barrel aged 1050. You want to talk about a bourbon stout you could still possibly get? Look for that one. It's a little pricey. I do believe it was either, I think it might have been a little over a pint. It might have been like 19 ounces, or maybe 20, something around there. But that was a bourbon lover's dream right there. So good. Nothing to, go out and buy a case worth. I don't think. And knowing that it's going to be worse with age, I couldn't drop that much money all at once. Go out and get stuff you'll like. Stuff you can get year round. The 1 year aged Undead Party Crasher. It wasn't bourbon barrel aged, but a large bottle of it was like $9. It's a couple dollars more than this. I like that a lot more than I like this, to be quite honest with you. The ABV might not be comparable, but the 1050, I'd rather just go out and buy a bunch of that. That's more my speed. If I want some bourbon barrel aged stouts, there's so much other ones out there to get. Thanks Dustin for getting it, but sorry, it does not live up to the one I had back in 2014. Kinda disappointed. Still good stout, don't get me wrong, but 9.5, close to 9. I'm going to say 9. Compared to the others, compared for the price, compared to literally 2 weeks to 3 weeks you have to get it or it's gone. Some places even less. Some people up north I'm friends with, it was gone the first few days, and you can still find it here in Oklahoma. People go around and getting cases of it. Yeah, I wouldn't go out and push down little old ladies trying to get cases of this shit. So there you go. I'm gonna say 9. I'm not getting a ton of coffee like everybody's saying. I'm not getting a lot of whiskey. It just tastes like an imperial stout. Good fudgy notes. So if you like fudge chocolates, sweeter chocolates, you'll like this. So, alright guys. There you go. Alright, so I let it warm up a little bit. It's been about an hour. I decided to pull out the cell phone with the microphone. Didn't want to drag out the tripod. Alright. So, the coffee, not there. Remember, this is just me. The fudginess is like a semi-sweet, maybe the mid-range on sweetness. However, I'm getting a good amount of charred wood. The bourbon's there. I've had bourbon stouts I paid $4 for that seemed a little higher. It just seems like the year wait really isn't worth it for me. $6 a bottle. It's kind of hype. This shit was good 4 or 5 years ago. Now it seems like they're just going off of KBS. Let's just sell the shit out of it because people know it used to be good, so we'll just shove it down their throats. Founders, if you're watching this, step up your fucking game. I want more flavors. You might be trying to appeal to these people that are getting into their first, second year of craft beer, but some of us actually would like a little bit stronger. You say loads of coffee and chocolate. I'm getting the chocolate. I'm not really getting the year aged in bourbon barrels. I mean, how many times did you use these barrels? I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just trying to be honest. So there you go. I honestly think I should lower the score, but I'll stick with a 9. So whatever. We'll be seeing you.